before we jump into the Goku and Vegeta thing that I've been hinting at for so long, we're gonna start with just, you know, some Golden Frieza and Goku action. Because again, I do want to remind you guys, we were on a 30-minute time limit when it came to recording, and it just felt so frantic, like, oh, who do I record? Which character do I pick? I can't cover them all. So I was just picking some that I thought might be hype. I decided to go with Golden Frieza for this one. Awesome intro right here. I don't even use the word awesome. Epic, insane, fire intro for Goku.
You're not getting away with this. After I'm through with you, you better not do anything evil.
Damn, bro, that's the most menacing smile I've ever seen in my life. So we're on the Rocky Mountain stage, and again, we're seeing what translates over from Tenkaichi. We do the little turnaround, going into some combos here. It just feels like Tenkaichi. If you set it to classic controls, it feels just like Tenkaichi. Some things are a little different, which is why, you know, it looks a little awkward at times, but we're figuring it out, and we're just going crazy. And in case you missed the first display of gameplay, that's my go-to combo, worked with Frieza too. In case you missed the first gameplay, the first display, and we get tossed by Goku. We're just letting the gameplay just sort of play all the way through, and then we're gonna go back and like pause at certain moments, replay certain moments. This move looks dope. You don't remember he did this against the Assassins before the Tournament of Power. Goku loved to grab me. One thing that I gotta say about the AI, I don't know what difficulty we had it set to, but it feels like he can just detect whenever I press the block button, like immediately. Like I press the block button for 0.01 second, and then Goku's just grabbing me up, bruh. Grabbing me up and making me feel stupid. Anyway, sifting past all that, trying this rush attack, and we actually get into a clash. So I was actually, I think, supposed to spin, but as you can see, and we're gonna go back and replay this, don't worry, I pressed the boost button and that killed my ki, broke my stamina. So I think like that's like a last ditch effort if you wanna throw in your boost to give you an extra, you know, if you're trash at, you know, whatever that is, clashes, you can throw in some ki to, you know, boost it up. And as I told you, this man loved grabbing me. It was pissing me off, I'm not gonna lie. I just, bro, every time I press the block button, you're gonna notice this trend. You're gonna notice this trend. And now, like, I realize why Frieza calls Goku a monkey, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this ape kept throwing me, and I was getting sick of it. Anyway, we're gonna go, I don't know why I didn't go full ki. Oh, I still wanted to see the rush attack, and we actually pull it off. Boom! So that is also from the anime, and I wasn't expecting it to kill. I wasn't expecting it to beat him. Let's watch the outro. Fire, fire, fire. So just like I displayed in the first exclusive gameplay, I'm just doing my familiar Tenkaichi 3 combo route, which is this trip into like this pursuit, into the vanish, into the kickdown, and it just worked. And honestly, it just felt so good. Again, this is my third match ever playing Sparking Zero. Obviously, no training. We had a 30-minute time limit, and just so many of my fundamentals from Tenkaichi just naturally carried over. But again, it's not the exact same. Things are a little different. As you can see, when I'm like flying around a little bit, this is me tapping the X button on PlayStation and or A button on an Xbox controller as I'm dashing up. And in Tenkaichi 3, it's just normally a straight dash. Like that would just dash at your opponent, and it's like a continuous dash. Whereas it felt like every time that I pressed it or tapped it, it was kind of like a pulsating, like you'd get like a little boost and a little boost. So I didn't try to hold the button down. Obviously, you can still, you know, if you're using L2, and this is going to depend on your control scheme, you have your faster ki homing dash, which will burn some ki, but gives you like the aura, and you know, you go faster and go directly at them. That's still in the game, but in terms of like your just standard dash up, felt a little different, but you know, just something to keep in mind. I also kind of wanted to show like the anime references for some of Frieza's attacks. So like this first one, like I said, it was used on the Assassins, and each little beam was cooking one of the Assassins that were attacking Frieza before the Tournament of Power. And then finally, this last rush attack that I did, God, I wish I did the ultimate, but again, we couldn't modify the health bars during the demo that we were playing. And again, as a reminder, Summer Games Fest demo months before the release of the game, so a lot of this stuff could be subject to change. Everything could be subject to change. But we pull off this rush attack, and this is actually the attack he did when he clashed with Goku and when they got in their fight also before the Tournament of Power. They both punched each other in the face, so that was really cool to see. But I guess in this variation, we're the only ones doing the punch and we succeed. And up next, we have this clash, and I cannot believe it's honestly, I didn't really even notice it as I was playing it, because right when I saw the left trigger button pop up, in my head, I was just like, okay, me press button. It's just like that God of War quick time event, muscle memory kicking in. When I see the button, I just press it as soon as possible. But really, at second glance, I was supposed to actually do the little spinning of the control stick. I am shocked they brought back. I don't know how I feel about it, but adding the little boost feature, I think almost like locks you into just winning if you have the key to spend for it. So that's a cool little feature. So now it won't just be based off of who can spin the stick faster. It's also based off of like a resource management thing, because you can see Goku didn't even have that option because he doesn't have enough ki. So I think you pour in your ki and then you just kind of like by default are boosted up when it comes to these clashes. But as you can see, using that, I did win that, but it left me wide open for any follow-up attack that Goku may have had, and he could have, you know, cooked me for that. Anyway, that's gonna do it for the Frieza and Goku fight. Now it's time to show you guys the fight that, like, I was genuinely, because we're all in this room just kind of like quietly recording or whatever, but this was the moment when I was actually just kind of like, oh, this game is fire, and I'm gonna show you guys it right now. All right, it's time for the moment of truth. What better way to have the most iconic fight than to have Vegeta versus Goku, World Tournament stage, the fight that never happened because the Majin stuff happened. Let's listen to the opening.
I will defeat you this day.
All right, the little bounce around, so hype, never gets old. Animation fire.
This one, Vegeta.
Fire, bro. Just look at the map. Look at the audience. Like, this is the best that the audience has looked in the tournament ever. You're gonna notice that we're kind of out of bounds. As you see, Goku stops my combo there. But we go out of bounds in this fight, but there's no ring outs. I do think that's probably something that can be toggled on in a different mode, but I'm not 100% sure. Goku's about to grab me 5 times, and I was losing my mind. I almost raged, I'm not gonna lie. Here's grab number 2, and Goku is honestly a chimpanzee. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I'm becoming Frieza every time he grabbed me, bro. Like, I got that energy for him. Anyway, this fight is insane. You're gonna see, it's not even based off of just my performance, because obviously I'm brand new to the game, 15 minutes in, but just the way that this becomes a movie. This fight genuinely becomes a movie. We're gonna play it all the way through, and again, we're gonna go back to like how things happen, key moments and stuff like that, but watch what happens here, bro. We're both gonna charge up, go full Baller, and then Goku charges up the Spirit Bomb. This is where everything gets crazy, bro. Look at this. Instead of stage destruction on this map, the announcer gets scared. The audience runs away, bro. Look at this. It's cinema. Now it's just an empty crowd, and the map expands. Like, now you can go outside of the tournament boundaries. Goku going crazy, bro. Goes times 20. Kaioken beats me the hell up, and I already know it's time, bro. You go you go Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. I gotta go Super Saiyan God on his ass. And look, Goku, you can fly out of the boundaries of the map. I still to this day don't know how big this map is. I don't know. We charge up, we fly up to Goku, smack him away. Watch this ult, bro. Watch this ult.
You too possess a god's power.
How does he know I'm fighting Goku? How does he know? You mean you got dialogue for specific matchups too? And that's gonna cook Goku, bro. Like,
I once acknowledged you as #1, but no longer.
Let him know. Let him know, Vegeta. Let him know. All right, honestly, I just want to look back at this moment where he charges up the Spirit Bomb. This ult is so fire. And then the fact that it cuts to the announcer before Goku continues, like the way it segues, the audience running away like, nah, we don't want no parts of this. Bro, it's so good, bro. This is what sold me on the game. I'm hype. I'm ready, bro. He goes times 10, then he says, nah, times 20. Cooks me, bro. Brings me to my last bar of health, and it's only fitting. And look, it's the fact that Vegeta's looking up at Goku like that just happened naturally. Look at the destroyed tournament stage, bro. Like, it's so good, bro. It's so good, man. Just a little backhand, and then he knows I'm fighting Goku. The way he says you two possess
a god's power.
like he knows. That's so crazy. That means he must say something different. Like, ultimates have specific dialogue based off of who you're fighting. Have we seen that? Obviously, like, there's character interactions that happen at the beginning and at the end of fights from time to time, and, you know, historically in Dragon Ball games. But the fact Bruh, we got specific interactions based off of who you're fighting during the ultimate. That's such a cool touch. Like, he probably uses that like on Beerus or something like that too, you know what I'm saying? But oh my god, I'm like this. I was hyped, but like this is what turned me into like I'm glazing, bro. I'm doing spins on. I ain't even gonna lie. This crazy. Let me put on the glasses to hide the tears of joy. We still have more Sparking Zero gameplay to get into. We have one more, maybe even two more. I don't know. We'll see how we pace it. But again, we were limited in the amount of time that we were there. But if you want to see the remainder of the Sparking Zero exclusive footage, let me know. Hit that subscribe button. I will be your plug. I will shake your hand. Yeah, anyway, that's it for me, man. Let me know if you guys was also as hyped for this fight, because I don't know, bro. This is insane. This is insane.